All right. Hello and welcome, folks. We should actually be good to go this time. Just real quick. No, let me see. It looks like, are you shitting me? It looks like the chat's not updating on screen, is it? It's like a little gray square there that's supposed to be the chat. Hi, everybody. I promise we're actually going to play some Days Gone here in a moment. We should have game audio, though. Let's go ahead and test that. So I have game audio now. You should hear me squealing the tires. I have game audio. You guys should have it as well. Oh, hey, check it out. Barafi popped in over there on Twitch. I guess I missed that. I don't know if you're back or not. Let's go ahead and say hello to the handful of folks who found their way back into the first bit of this actual stream tonight. Thomas Cole, Mark G, Rodney, Summertime Summers, Charles Beatty, Llama Rob, Obi-Wan, Craig Noby. What's up, Craig? How you doing, man? Phoenix, The Hobbit 1901, Sin, Irish Molly, and I've already said Mark G. Hi, Mark. Yeah, okay. And I see some folks on Twitch that might actually be the same feed over on Twitch. I see Sabby the Hobbit and Barafi, but I won't know yet until it updates. Hi. All right. You see what I see? We have chat. We are good to go, man. Right on. Okay, I think we are officially ready to start. And what I had decided to do, I really wanted to, head to this place. All right. So hi, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sorry for that brief interruption there.
Oh, crap, runners.
Just tech issues, man. Oh, wait, there's runners chasing deer. That's interesting. So while I was playing over, like on my free time, wait, I don't actually need to go chase that deer.
Hey, Ricky, you there? I'm gonna be gone for a while. I'm gonna need you to cover for me. Skizza's gonna wonder why I'm not out on marsh duty.
Right.
Whatever the hell.
Mark.
Hey, Dick.
Hope all is well with you, my friend. Yeah, and you as well.
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, doing pretty good, actually.
I think I know
Doing really well for the most part. I know we've got a bit of a rocky start here this evening, but
I thought I'd maybe
that was
head to
just
O'Leary
testing a new
Mountains
setup
and
that
get a
I
bite.
don't fully understand, and
That's a long way to go on foot.
had the problem that we have
Are you
quite
gonna cover
often,
for me or
actually.
what?
Sometimes whenever we switch the television over to the, well, actually it's a monitor. Whenever we switch the monitor over to the main PlayStation input, where we're just viewing the input from the PlayStation,
Something's never changed.
sometimes when we switch it over, the fucking streaming software loses the audio input. It just forgets that there is an audio. The audio visual software forgets that there is an audio component to the audio visual software that we need it to do. So I sometimes forget that it needs to do both audio and video.
Yeah,
I guess.
I really would have
But
just left them there to rot.
Literally just closing the software and reopening the software
Yeah.
fixes it.
See you, Ricky.
98% of the time. It's literally as simple as just closing the software and restarting it. But closing and restarting means that you lose.
Heard you tracked down.
Closing and restarting,
Oh yeah, Mike.
you lose the stream. Fucking crappy ass shotgun. Well, that worked. Let's see what do we want to do here. I think you would like to be on fire, and you. I want to know if poison bolts will make you throw up. No, just makes him run off and be weird. All right, fair enough.
Oh yeah, Mike.
Finn, welcome back in. Warhorse, welcome back.
Killing the man. We're gonna have a trial. He'll get a chance to tell his side of it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, too bad Campbell and Reed aren't allowed to tell their side.
Hey, we got folks that'll be
Interesting thing about the
witnesses.
poison bolts if you
Why
shoot
don't you give 'em to me
a
for 5
wolf
minutes, you'll
or
have 'em.
any animal that you normally get meat from,
Got it covered.
if you shoot them
Iron Mike out.
with a poison bolt, you cannot get meat from them. You cannot harvest meat from them. Now, I'm certain that wolf ran off and died somewhere nearby, but we don't see an X on the map or a corpse
How you doing,
because
brother?
we wouldn't be able to harvest the meat from it anyway.
Still out there chasing
Check it out. We got a couple of new folks in. Hello, Tris, the Mr. Gameplay. Hello and welcome. What's up, gang? We also have Ethan Hunt is here. What frustrates you the most? Wish there was more. I heard that, yeah.
I gotta get going. Skizzo's
It would indeed make an excellent TV series, I think.
Tell Skizzo to eat.
Raekwon the Chef. Raekwon. Welcome in, man.
later.
All right. We're going this way. Oh, we're going to need fuel. I forget that sometimes on this playthrough. I have actually,
Can you stop
on
by?
this playthrough, because I had
I'll bet you
the,
up for me.
yeah,
Okay.
because I
I'll stop by. Deacon up.
had Sarah's tank unlocked in the last playthrough for the entire playthrough. I didn't use any other fuel tanks. I didn't unlock any other fuel tanks because I had Sarah's gas tank. So now that we're on this new game plus playthrough, I don't have access to any of like the really good fuel tanks. I don't have like the end game tanks or the even like the Death Stranding tanks and stuff like that. I don't have those. So I didn't bother to unlock them on my first playthrough. So now I won't be able to get them until I get back to those late game camps. All I can do is like install the best ones that Lost Lake has to offer. And I actually kind of really like, well, that's not the correct one. I should check back at Lost Lake because there's one at Lost Lake that has like a leather strap going down the middle of the tank. And I like the look of that one. I think it's cool. Hey, we also need to say hello to Luke the Spook. Welcome in, Luke. Need to say hello to Lexi Price. Welcome, Lexi Price. And also Kayla and Richard Branch. Kayla and Richard, welcome in. Oh, you're running the same weapons. You know, that's really interesting because this is a non-standard playthrough for me. I pretty much always run the auto shotgun, the SMP-9, and a fire axe instead of the machete. And for my special weapon, I always run a sniper rifle, just whatever the best sniper rifle I can get at that point in the game. I'm actually not a fan of the crossbow. I'm like famously funny for just really not caring much about the crossbow. But for this playthrough, we're using the crossbow just for fun, just to go around and see what kind of trouble we can get into with it. Llama Rob, check it out. Llama Rob has gifted a Sponicus Rex channel membership. Check that out. And Dennis N has received a gifted membership from Llama Rob. Thanks, Llama Rob. Right on, man. Appreciate that. Okay, for some reason, my back has gone like really, really sore. Like I could not get comfortable in this chair. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? This is actually a really good chair that we use all the time. And for some reason right now, this moment, I cannot get comfortable in this motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh. I may need to get up, stretch, and walk around for a minute. Honestly, not sure what's going on. Kind of weird. Sudden, too. It's like my back went really tense all of a sudden. Old people problems. You got Plat on Days Gone on PS4. Nice. Barappy. Might be a repressed rant coming. What's up, Barappy, over there on Twitch? How you doing, man? Now, something I was going to say earlier, but I think I don't know, ran into a tree and got distracted or something like that. Something I was going to say earlier, I realized while I was playing on my free time, I have the like really, really shit version of the little stubby shotgun equipped. And I believe we can get a slightly better one from, hell, it might be Lost Lake, actually. Probably should have snagged it while I was still at Lost Lake. Good stretch and maybe a cold beer. Shit, yeah, that sounds nice, actually. Today is technically my Saturday. This is my first day off. My schedule, I have Wednesdays and Thursdays as my days off. Which it's honestly not terrible. I kind of dig it. Because that means I work weekends, and at my job there is a 20% shift differential for working weekends. That means anytime, like I think after a certain time on Friday and all day Saturday and all day Sunday until like early technically on Monday. So like let's say you work graveyards on Sunday night, and that counts as mostly being a Sunday shift, or whatever. But so yeah, because I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday within the hours where I get that 20% shift differential, every week on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm earning an extra 20% for every shift that I work, including that stacks with any overtime that I work. And I like to volunteer for a bit of overtime on the weekends where, like, yeah, sure, I'll come in a little bit early on Saturday, or I'll come in a little bit early on Sunday and, you know, pick up an extra half a shift on those days at, like, overtime pay plus 20% shift differential pay. So it's absolutely fucking worth it. But the thing about it, because I work evenings, like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., that means I can still do shit during the day. Because, like, I still intend to go to bed fairly early and wake up relatively early and, like, make the most out of my day, which would I really need to, like, commit to that. And but, like, I can pretty much sleep in and not even have to set an alarm for work, because I don't have to get up for work until, like, I mean, I wouldn't have to get up until like 2 p.m., you know, to make it to work on time. Oh, Tris, the Mr. Gameplay. I am your biggest fan of you and Days Gone. Oh. Well, thank you for that, Tris. Glad you were able to join us this evening. Welcome in. I am honestly been a bit anxious for this, like really, like, just kind of wanting it, you know, like really feeling the absence of these live streams, since I'm not able to do as many live streams now because I'm working crazy hours, man. Working a job that has me sometimes coming in. Oh, that was weird. It showed like I could pick it up at first. All right. But yeah, anyway, a job that, you know, sometimes has me coming in early, sometimes has me staying over late, sometimes has me, you know, there at weird times. But it's good money. Pretty good money, I guess. It's not going to make me rich or anything, but... That's probably a good idea, summertime. Thanks, man. Actually been thinking about that a little bit here recently. Probably not a bad idea. What do we have here? Oh, just some freaks? Okay, I just keep going. Oh, hello, Mr. Breaker. Well, have fun over there, buddy. Yeah, Raekwon, I know, man. Like, I am not digging it. I'm missing this right here. Cresting that hill with the sun setting over there on my way into friggin' Hot Springs camp. Dodging freakers and stop signs and shit. Yeah, I've been burning for this, man. I've been jonesing for it. Getting all twitchy and shit. Haven't had my Days Gone fix. Like I said, I was playing on my free time the other day. Just sitting here, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to play some fucking Days Gone. And I fired up this save and started gaming. That very well might be how I wound up losing my current save. Because I don't have the save for the progress we did last week. I lost all that. Llama Rob, I see you. Oh shit, hello. This fool trying to flank me, alright.
At last. Bring him. What do you think?
Use that one. Okay, more flanking action. Alright, hi there. Dude, where are you going?
Gotta reload.
Seriously?
Back, cover me. Be one with Carlos.
But you won with this Molotov. Put it right up his ass too.
Burn, you asshole.
Literally. No, we just got a Molotov off of that Ripper. Oh, that is just poetic. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, and look, oh, that's adorable. We got our crossbow bolt back. Isn't that cute? Yes, the crossbow does have its uses, huh? Best gun in Days Gone. Well, I would say my absolute favorite weapon in the game is the auto shotgun. The automatic shotgun that is unlocked by killing 25% of the hordes, which I believe totals at 10 hordes. Captain Caffeine. Ooh, how do I pronounce that name? Rhinell? Raynell? Welcome in. The goat is live. Yeah, welcome in.
Hey, Deacon.
Hey, Alka.
Okay. Yeah, see, there it is. They have the level 1 little stubby, the cheap, crappy one. But I think it's Lost Lake that sells the next higher tier. So really, I should have picked that up while I was still in Lost Lake. I may just pop right back over to Lost Lake and grab that real quick, and then we'll come over and do this camp job. Because I do want the more powerful little stubby, since we have it unlocked there.
Zanny, keeping your hands clean.
Get the lead out.
You wasted all that time driving here, and now we're just going to fast travel back and forth. Robert Reynolds, welcome in. Oh, yeah. So you are enjoying Borderlands 4. Okay. I was curious about that. Borderlands 2 is one of my all-time favorite games. I love it. It's just one of my favorite games. I wish more of my friends and or family had been into it. Because like back in the day when I was playing that hardcore, I absolutely fucking loved it, but I couldn't get anybody to play it with me. And that's definitely I mean, it's a fun single player experience, but it works best as a multiplayer experience. Really, that's what it's intended for.
Looks like you could use it.
But anyway, all right, let me have a look at tanks here. Is there this one is that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, this is the one. We do actually have a slightly larger tank available.
All right, I got it.
And we should also have the better version of the shotgun available. Oh man, I am actually gonna have to get up and move around. My fucking back is killing me all of a sudden. I'm all dehydrated. My back hurts. It's fucked up. All right, there we go.
Money back guarantee.
We have the slightly more powerful little stubby, plus a magazine extension.
Good one.
And let's slam a few more rounds in it. And we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pop up, move around for just a second, man. I'm not actually going anywhere, I promise. I'm just kind of standing up and stretching my legs. Be right back. think we're back. Oh, yeah, I went ahead and took some ibuprofen while I was up. Just popped over to the bathroom across the hall, grabbed some ibuprofen. Something wicked. Welcome in. Hey. Have I missed anybody else coming in? Yeah, if I've missed anybody, hello, welcome. Sorry I missed you. I see right there. I see somebody who retracted a statement. Oh, okay. Check this out. Check it out. Check it out. And I didn't even read out Llama Rob's comment here. Super chat. Grab a beer. Go. Hug 8-bit and 4-bit. Say hey to Cheeseburger. Oh, did you type that as I was stepping out? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, man. Okay, I wanted to say, here's Dylan1214. Dylan1214, if you're with us. Hello, how's it going? Enter EV Man. I love it, dude. Thank you so much. Center dot. I'll remember that. Thanks. I'll change the settings real quick. And Appalachia Fishing Club. We've missed Appalachia Fishing Club. Welcome in. Yeah, I guess I missed 2 comments from Dylan1214. Oh, Kayla and Richard Branch use the Rock Chuck. SAP-9 and the 50 cal sniper. Heck yeah. The Rock Chuck is a lot of fun. I like that one. Oh, EV Man, I see your comment there. So you might find this interesting. EV Man says, I've installed a charging station a month ago and paid $667. So I'm guessing you had an electric vehicle charging station installed at your house and it cost you $667. I paid a lot more than that for mine, but I also got a rebate from the electric company. Is when I got my electric vehicle charging station installed here at the house, it cost me like $1,200. But we went through a program with the electric company where we got a full rebate on that. We literally got like a $1,300 rebate. So we were able to literally make all of that money back. There we go. Center dot. Thank you for that reminder. Yeah, so we basically got the charging station installed for free because of that rebate. But in addition to that, what we also did, I just recently got set up where my job has an EV charging station in the parking lot available for employees to use for free.
Hey, Deacon.
As employees of the state, like the state pays for it. It's intended to charge like electric fleet vehicles and stuff because, you know, the state of Colorado, some of their fleet vehicles that they use just for official business of the state vehicles type stuff, they're electric vehicles. And so they have a charging station there for the electric vehicles in the fleet. But if you jump through the right hoops and get set up on it as an employee, you also have access to charge your personal EVs on it. So I can now charge my car for free at work. So that means that my commuter car is literally having its mileage covered entirely by the job. So like as far as fuel, like the money you spend to propel your vehicle that number of miles to and from your job, that's paid for by the job. That's covered. It's like, holy shit, dude, that is a little too cool, man. That's I'm really, really pleased to have had that program set up there and be a member of that program, because the thing for me is, again, I work evenings and I work over the weekend. So quite often in the evenings, there's just fewer people in the parking lot. You don't have your office types and administrative types. So you can get to the EV charging station parking spots, you know, after hours basically. And then also because I work weekends, there's almost nobody there. It's literally like a weekend skeleton crew. None of the office people or administrators are there at all and aren't going to be there. And there's just less staff because there's fewer activities going on around the facility. So it's just one of those things. The shift that I work, being evenings and weekends, I actually can get on the charger with my car instead of having to sit there and fret about it all day, hoping someone else will get the fuck out of the way so I can go charge my ride.
Okay, then. See you around.
Warhorse 500. I see your question there. How many days does a charge last? I can be a little more specific. The charge, I can guarantee 150 miles and feel confident with that number. Like, even if it's bad weather, if it's super hot and I've got the air conditioner on max and I'm listening to the stereo and it's dark, so I've got the headlights on, or it's rainy, so the headlights and windshield wipers are on, and I'm just running every fucking electrical system that the car can even do all at once. And I know under those conditions, I can count on 150 miles per full charge. Now, of course, in optimal conditions, you can do better than that. But that's the only number I feel confident saying, where, like, I know if I allow myself 150 miles to the next ability to charge, I'll be all right. But if I try to hit 175, that it might not happen, you know. But it's rated for allegedly 212 miles, which is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. I actually bought the more expensive car with the bigger battery because I wanted better mileage, and it's not as good as was advertised. But I can count on 150 miles per charge. I have a charging station at home, and I have access to a free charging station at work. So I won't even be paying to charge it at home anymore. Short Round 007, been a member for 26 months. Short Round, what's up? Finally catch your live. Been so busy at school. Yeah, man.
You like it?
Hey, no, don't. I'm getting to work.
Has Claire reached out to you yet? I don't know. You're going to school to make video games, right? We kind of had an idea we wanted to shoot at you. Kaze Cheyenne, welcome in, Kaze. Correct, it is a Nissan Leaf, one of the newer models. Not the brand new one, just a newer model of the Nissan Leaf. And overall, honestly, I really enjoy it. I do think it's a great car. And it's perfect for me because, like, more specifically for Warhorse's question there, asking how many days does a charge last, my commute to work is fewer than 6 miles. That's the round trip, is less than 6 miles. It's literally like, if I don't fuck around and I just go straight to work and to and from work, it is like 5.8, 5.9, 5.9 miles to and back. So if I can get 150 miles from one charge, I can do that like a whole bunch of times or something. But nah, it's actually not. It's honestly not that good, because just firing it up, being in the car, you know, again, running the air conditioner, running the heater, stuff like that, whatever, just firing it up, going to and from work, I actually use about 10% of the battery charge each day. And if I do any other running outside of that, any like errands and stuff like that, outside of just to and from work, then it could potentially be a little more than 10% per day, per work shift. But yeah, it'll usually get me through one full work week, as long as we don't do any like if we want to run up to the next largest town, if we want to go up to Colorado Springs, which is about 45 minutes from here, we can totally do that. But we can make it to Springs and back on one charge for sure. But if I want to go up to Denver, which is 2 hours from here, I can't make it on one charge. I can get to Denver, again, 2 hours away. I can get there, but once I get to town and kind of maybe do whatever I was going to do, like get lunch or whatever,
Jesus.
then I have to go charge it again.
Gotcha, you son of a bitch.
There we go.
Just for you, huh?
So yeah, I can drive for about 2 hours straight on the highway. But it's crazy because one of the really weird things, one of the really wild things about a fully electric vehicle, they absolutely shine in stop and go traffic. If you think about a traditional engine, traditional combustion engine, think about a vehicle like that. It gets the best fuel efficiency on the highway. Because generally in any, combustion engine, your best mileage is on the highway. Well, that's not the case on an electric vehicle, because in the electric vehicle, your foot is just on the accelerator, pushing the car forward as you're sticking to highway speeds, not stopping very often. In an electric vehicle, you have regenerative braking, where simply hitting the brakes, causing friction on the brake pads, causing a slowing down of the engine, creates energy that is then harnessed to recharge the battery. And because you have that regenerative braking in electric vehicles, they actually perform best. You get better mileage out of them in stop and go traffic, like in town, city driving with like red lights and bumper to bumper rush hour traffic and shit. And going through the drive-through to get your coffee on the way to work, sitting in the drive-through is fucking brilliant in an electric vehicle, especially if you have e-pedal mode. Oh, we should have done this differently. I'm just going to run in here and charge at these guys, aren't I? Anyway, if you have e-pedal mode on your car, it makes it basically drive like a golf cart, where like if you're pressing on the accelerator, it makes it go, and if you let off of the accelerator, it makes it stop. Go and stop. It's that simple. And well, the funny thing is, because it's an electric vehicle, when you step on it to make it go, it says go, because it's got some fucking pickup, man. It is not intended to be a sporty vehicle at all. It's a fucking Nissan Leaf, man. It's not a sporty vehicle, but when you step on the pedal to make it go, it says go. Like, really? But anyway, it performs best in stop and go traffic because of the regenerative braking. If you're constantly letting off the accelerator to make it slow down, it turns that energy into, it converts it into recharging the battery.
My friend, I am going to
It's fucking brilliant.
kill every gun.
So you actually get better mileage. Oh man. You get better mileage when you are in a situation where you are getting your regenerative braking going on.
He is almost found, brothers! Let us free him! We have freedom.
I saw somebody fall off a cliff from up there. That was funny. I'm going to change my angle of attack here and go around and poison somebody else with a residue bolt. Shaminda Pereira! Welcome in, Shaminda Pereira. Howdy. Luke the Spook closing in on 3 a.m. for you. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, thank you for being here. But yeah, I'm really excited to take advantage of the electric charging station at work. That's just too fucking cool, man. I had actually heard about that before I started this job. I already had my Nissan Leaf at the time, but I was talking to somebody, just met somebody out in public, someone else who was driving a Leaf. I was sitting at a charging station in public, just paying to charge the car, just charge it up real quick while I was out and about. And this fellow parked beside me, and it's just kind of the kind of an older cat, the kind of guy who was just, well, I got to kill some time. Let me spark up a conversation with people standing around nearby, and, with a common interest, because he was driving a Leaf as well. So he started a conversation talking to me about how did I like the Leaf and stuff like that, and how he was enjoying his. And he mentioned that he worked at this place that I work. And it's like, yeah, they're always hiring, and they have this charging station at their, up there on the parking lot that we can use. And I usually charge there. I've been driving this car for months and haven't paid a penny to charge it. I stopped by this paid charging station just to see what it was like, so I'd know how to use it. And I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. All right. You've been driving your little Leaf for months now and literally have not paid a dime to charge it yourself. You just charge it at work. That's cool. And then when I was looking into getting this job, I was like, yeah, if I actually get hired here, I am definitely going to take advantage of that charging station up there. And it took a little doing. I had to jump through some hoops and kind of stay on top of HR for like several weeks in order to finally get everything put through. And I haven't used the charging station yet. I just got the notification that it was approved like just the other day.
I thought I saw something.
You may have. But you won't see much else. You're wondering why I'm looking straight at the ground like a fucking weirdo. I'm looking for bear traps. I am literally famous for stepping in bear traps.
Now he is found.
Like, that's one thing I'm really good at in Days Gone is finding the bear traps. With my feet.
Fire! Fire!
Your mom is free. You're just standing around. Let's have you not just standing around. Oh, bandage inventory full. Imagine that. What's that dude doing? Is he bugging out? He's bugging out, isn't he? Man, I don't know. Wasted a residue bolt on somebody that's just standing there bugging out. Oh. Maybe that'll make someone go attack him because he's still considered an aggressive NPC. Maybe I just need to put a crossbow bolt through his head. There we go. That worked better. Robert Reynolds. No, I do not have an emergency charger. I should actually go ahead and get one. I actually kind of forgot about that. Having the charging station at home is nice because we are able to manage the range of the vehicle pretty well. We have a standard vehicle that we can use for like longer trips. Like if we need to, we decide we want to go out of state and we know we're going to be on the road for a couple of hours, we do have a car that we can take for that kind of stuff. Traditional gas powered vehicle. So we only use the Leaf for, you know, controlled hops of short distances. You know, I know if I'm only going as far as like Colorado Springs, like I said, it's about an hour away. If I'm only going that far, then yeah, I'll take the Leaf. I'll run up there real quick, scoot around town for a couple hours, do whatever I want to do around the Springs area, come on back to the house. And I may get back to the house on 10 or 15%, you know, but it's no worries. Like as soon as I get home, I can just pop it on the charger and charge it right back up. Or I could even just put it on the charger for a couple of hours and let it charge up to 20 or 25% and then take it to work on Monday, you know. But yes, I absolutely should have one just in the trunk of the vehicle. Just have something where like, hey, you know, you could use this to plug in like, because you can actually plug it into just like an extension cord. It's an extremely slow charge, but like, let's say you're traveling and you're going to stay the night with friends or family or something. You could absolutely, or I guess if you're like at a B&B or something like that for a couple days, Airbnb, I guess you could, you know, just hook up a fucking extension cord to it. And, that is an extremely slow charge. It would literally take like greater than 24 hours to give a full charge if you're like down to like 10% and you want to try to get back up to 80 or 90%. Yeah, that would take literally probably greater than 24 hours on that type of charger. Where the one that I have, the one that I paid to have hooked up here is what's called a level 2 charger, which is, it's pretty fucking fast. It'll charge overnight. It'll go from 0 to 100 overnight, you know, something like 10, 12 hours. If I keep it on the charger at work regularly, then I can definitely keep it topped up without it ever getting low, really. So it's crazy, you know, talking about the regeneration. I see your comment there, Warhorse, about the EVs not having, you know, losing energy, because when they start slowing down, it converts that into a charge for the battery. So that regenerative braking is so good on this car. We actually drove it up to Pikes Peak. We've done this twice. If you guys have like your phone handy, if you have your internet browser handy, have a look real quick at the elevation for Pikes Peak in Colorado. And keep in mind, I had my little electric vehicle that I used to go all the way up to the top of Pikes Peak, and we've done this twice. And like in August, there was still snow on the ground up there at such high elevation. There was literally still hard packed snow up there. And it was actually snowing. Shit, we went up there when Claire's dad came into town. We took him up to the top of Pikes Peak in my electric car, and it was literally snowing that day, and it was like August, I think. And it was snowing up there. It's crazy. So you have both cold weather, which is very difficult on electric batteries, on electric vehicles, and not just cold weather, but also high elevation and a steep incline, which is very difficult. Also high winds, which is challenging for an electric vehicle. All of those things make the battery drain really quickly. The cold, the wind, the elevation, the incline, the grade of the incline, all that shit affects the efficiency of your battery. So if we drive up to the top of Pikes Peak, it may take me like 40% of my battery to get up there. So a good 40% will be used just to get to the top. But on the way back down, mostly coasting down the side of the mountain in like braking mode with, you know, the regenerative braking active most of that time going down the mountain, the ride back down will generally recharge my battery a minimum of 50% of whatever I used on the way up. So again, if it took me like 40% of my capacity to get up to the top of the mountain, I will get 20% of it back on the ride back down. We've done it twice, and it's worked out the same way twice. We haven't tested it in like extreme conditions, but shit, they won't let you up to the top of the mountain in extreme conditions. They close down the visitor center up there and stuff when it's really bad. So, hi. Oh, yeah?
Can if you will.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Check it out. We need to say hello to Hybrid 0890 and Christian. Hello, Christian. Welcome in. Oh, you got the IPCA stun gun. Nice. Right on. Cool. I think I missed saying hello to Jay Scoots, who just says, law of equivalent exchange. All right.
Needed this.
Yeah, it's really cool shit, man. I dig it. I think it's fascinating.
Good.
And it's just so cool that, like, one of the reasons I really think it's neat is because the first time that Claire and I went up to Pikes Peak, we wanted to go out running. We just wanted to go cruising, hang out, have some fun. We had like the day to ourselves or whatever. And so we wanted to run up to Springs and go up the mountain and go get some lunch and stuff like that. And I forgot to charge the car the night before. So we got up and it was time to go. And we were already on like, I don't know, like 70% or something. I was supposed to top it off the night before, knowing we were going out the next day. And it's like, fuck, I forgot to charge it, man. We'll probably be all right. Let's see what happens. You know, if we need to, we can stop. There's plenty of places. Colorado Springs is a pretty metro area. There's plenty of charging stations available all over town. So any side of town you're on, you can get to a charging station within 10 or 15 minutes. Don't sweat it, you know. It's not that big of a deal if you do get low in this area, because there are charging stations available for you. So anyway, I had let the car run low and hadn't really thought about it. And we were like, fuck it, let's go anyway. And, you know, let's go ahead and drive up to the top of a mountain that is literally the highest point of elevation on this half of the continent, you know, fucking brain. And I don't know for sure if it's going to get us up there. So it was kind of an adventure, man. And that's really what it was all about. It was like a sense of adventure thing, you know, because I felt like we'd probably be okay. I knew there were charging stations available. I just wanted to drive my little electric car to the top of the fucking mountain, man. That's just something I wanted to do. So that's what we did, by God. Big ups home slice, Zylock DNB, been a member for 16 months. Zylock, what's up, man? How's it going?
Camp near those burned out shacks along the Cascade Highway.
Yeah.
Talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, the grind to the top. It is rough on the battery for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so I use a lot of battery going up to the top, but coming back down, like I said, coming back down is a breeze, man. You can literally watch the battery gauge ticking back up as you regain like 50% of whatever you just used. It's nuts. I'd like to take it up through some of the higher passes around here where like once you hit the top of the pass, you're going downhill for the next 100 miles or so. I'd like to see what that does to it. Junior Maddox over there on Twitch. Junior, what's up, man? Welcome in.
I was ready to go back at it.
Oh, that's interesting. Melissa, your state has the highest on the east of the Mississippi. That's cool.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Taking a break on your Fallout 4 You Only Live Once run. Just got the Robes of Adams Devoted and juiced up my rads to 900. All right. Damn, son. You do some wild shit in there, man. Mount Mitchell, okay. I had heard of Pikes Peak in, just over the years, books, movies, television shows even. You hear about Colorado and Pikes Peak. And had seen it in movies and television shows as well.
I guess I'm just distracted.
And was always like, man, that is so cool. That's just such a pretty place, man. I kind of want to go there someday. And so when Claire and I were thinking of places to move, when we decided we wanted to be together, we're like, well, where are we going to go so that we can be together, And we decided Colorado. I just mentioned Colorado. I was like, well, what about Colorado? I've had some friends and family that were from this area, and just from talking to them as well, I was always interested in living here. So I mentioned Colorado when we were kind of fielding ideas for places we were going to go, and Claire was like, oh shit, Tesla. Like Nikola Tesla, the scientist, not the cars, the scientist, Nikola Tesla. He had one of his biggest laboratories, and one of his most famous labs was in Colorado Springs, which again, is only about I think his lab was probably only about an hour, maybe an hour and a half from here tops. So yeah, she was like, oh my God, yeah, that's fucking awesome. I definitely want to live where Nikola Tesla's lab was at.
What do we got?
So we kind of settled to the area. The Monarch Pass. I think that's actually someone like I said, I was talking to a cat that had an electric vehicle and was just kind of all about that life. And he was talking about taking it through one of the local passes. Monarch Pass. That might be the one he was talking about. Grind to the top. The road down into Gunnison is long and twisting and probably recharges your car completely. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Jay Barnacles, I'm glad to see you, man, but I really want to avoid any type of political comments in the chat. Like anything that stirs up any type of political interest is like, nah, I'm all right, thanks. Glad you're here, Bill. Hi. It's all good, man. I'm sure no offense was intended and no offense is taken. I promise you. I don't like that P word. It's one of my least favorite words right now.
Hope I'm heading to that drifter camp along the highway. What else can you tell me?
Not much. They followed one of our supply runs. Got a little too close. I sent a man to check them out.
And another thing, honestly, is like everywhere else, that's all anybody else wants to talk about. I'm like, God, shut the fuck up already. Please, just shut the fuck up about it already. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, not today, Cope.
This is it.
This is a fun little side mission, and I quite often just kind of breeze through it, man. But if you really slow down and take your time with it and like appreciate what's happening here, like these guys who have been taken, or I guess this person who has been taken that you've been sent in to rescue, like think about how hopeless they are feeling in this situation right now. All you know is Mark fucking Copeland is your only hope of survival, just hoping that he will think you're valuable enough to send someone out to rescue you, and hoping that the person he sends out is actually fucking competent enough to actually rescue you. It's like, can you imagine how hopeless that situation is? And literally being like beaten and tortured and shit right now for information to, and like testing your loyalties to Mark fucking Copeland. It's like, oh, it's fucking terrifying, man. And they've got a really good spot here, you know? Dude, I thought he was going to keep walking for a second there. Yeah, they've got a killer spot here. Easy to defend, easy to see for most of the ways in. Lots of people, you know, so they've got plenty of men, and you're just helpless down there in that chair getting the shit beat out of you. For Mark fucking Copeland. Yeah, let's do this. See what happens. Let's see if they kill the survivor.
I saw someone.
Dustel Sands, welcome in. A Dustel Sands is never late.
Someone's here.
They always arrive precisely when they intend to.
No, you don't.
I don't know that anime. In fact, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh shit, he got her, didn't he? Okay. Damn. And then the residue bolt, the poison from the residue bolt should take him out, but I don't know quite how long it's going to take. Looks like he's just going to fuck off and be a weirdo, though, so that's awesome. Later, bud. I'll just go over there and check your corpse in a little while. Stickman 4131 found the stream. Nice. Yeah, we had a bit of a hiccup at the beginning. Started the stream with no game audio. Had to kill my software and restart it. Dude, what are you doing down there? You're a weird little guy, you know that? That's a weird dude. I mean, yeah, he's on like some pretty hardcore psychotropic drugs right now, and that's my fault. But still, that's a weird guy. What the fuck is he doing? Like, seriously, what is this dude doing? 48 hours, damn, for 10 to 100. Okay, holy shit. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, shit, the level 2 charger that I had installed here at the house is, it's basically, it's like the same type of charging, it's the same type of electrical outlet that you would plug in like a washer and dryer, you know, like heavy appliances. So it's like, what is it, 220 volt, I think? 220, 240, something like that. And it will, like I say, it'll charge from, you know, let's say from 10% to 80%. If I come in from work, put it on the charger, head out for work the next day, it's at 100% when I take it off the charger for work the next day. So within 12 hours, it's charged, you know. Or no, I'm sorry.
Go. Thank you. I'll tell Copeland. You saved
Within just that amount of time. American Copper, what's up? Jason McDaniel, what's up, man? Oh, wait, Jason, what's that? What is it that is a second-rate tablet for streaming, email, and reading? I didn't see the original comment. Oh, an emergency charger takes 48 hours. I got you. Okay, I see. That makes more sense. Because I was like, yeah, man, I hope like not just like your home charger, right? One of those emergency chargers, yeah, it would take up to 48 hours to charge it for like, if it's low and you're trying to get it full, it could take over 2 days, yeah. Damn. But again, it's one of those things where like if you're, you know, you're staying over the night somewhere with friends or family, or you're at an Airbnb or something where you can just run an extension cord out, some shit like that. Then you can use your emergency charging adapter thingy. Really? Jay, you were noticing that I upgrade the bike more than 8-bit does? Yeah, for me it is about performance, though. I pretty much only apply upgrades that have some sort of performance bonus. I don't do very much at all for aesthetic reasons, like the black paint job and black tank with the shark mouth on it. That's about as far as it goes for me, honestly, with the aesthetics of the bike itself. I generally only apply upgrades that are performance based. I think the only real exception there would be Sarah's gas tank, which if you have that unlocked, I like to apply that for both practical and aesthetic reasons because it looks fucking awesome. It's a massive tank that's a full maxed out tank, and also it honestly kind of completed the story for me, man. It finally made me feel like the story had come full circle, being able to put that tank on there. I loved it. Oof. This is still the crappy version of the little... Oh, well, it helps if you shoot them. Yeah, this is still the crap version of the little stubby. Okay, things are about to go down. Let's not have that happening. I literally just wanted to stop the harvest some cedar sapling from this fucking tree right here. Where you at? I can't see him for the smoke. There he is. There. I just wanted some fucking cedar sapling.
Cope, I found your man.
Is he alive?
Barely. He's heading back to you on foot. You might want to send someone.
The army green with the shark teeth. Yeah. I think that's probably more lore friendly. Seems like something Deacon would actually run. Oh, Cap, had a work call. Oh my goodness. 45 watching, only 21 likes. What the hell? Well, check it out. It's been recent enough that the fuel can we threw down earlier is still there, and the new one has respawned, or the original has respawned.
Need this.
Cope, hey, yeah, I'll see if I can, make time. Deacon out.
I love how he's like, yeah, I'll see if I can make time. Like, I'm not promising you shit, Copeland, but I'll see if I can make time. Oh, about 8.5 hours at home. Okay, nice. 8.3 hours. Oh, there's a bandage in here, right? Yeah, of course there is. So, dude, I'm probably not supposed to say this, and I ain't telling nobody, nothing specific. But I gotta tell you, man, Claire found something pretty fucking crazy in some of the Nero Intel collectibles. I don't know that anyone else has ever really inferred the meaning of this one line of text in one of the collectibles. It's pretty fucking heavy. And we're probably going to be covering it in one of the upcoming Hey Drifter videos. So if you're not familiar with our Hey Drifter channel, please do pop over. Yes, Captain Caffeine, thank you, sir. That is the link right there. There's the link for our Hey Drifter channel. That is a full-on collaboration between 8-Bit Terror and Sponicus Rex. That's 8-Bit Terror, the host of the Days Gone podcast. Literally the person who has interviewed Eric Jensen, Jeff Ross, John Garvin, Sam Witwer, Jason Spizak, who played Schizo. She's literally interviewed these guys, sat down, chatted with them, had a video call with them, asked them all kinds of cool questions, got lots of cool answers. So 8-Bit Terror, the host of the Days Gone podcast, and myself, Sponicus Rex, It's a full-on collaboration between us. It is Days Gone all day long. Nothing but Days Gone all day. All Days Gone all day long. Deep dives into the lore, the story, the characters, the backstory of just the world itself, shit like that. And that, doing research for that, is how we discovered, how she discovered, I have to be clear, something she came across. But yeah, it's how she discovered this. There is a single line of text in one of the collectibles that answers a question everybody's had for a long fucking time. So, yeah. We'll talk more about that later. After the video comes out.
I got you now.
Is that it? Just two of them, really? Okay. Oh, Borisov has completed his permadeath run. Okay. Oh, God, my fucking back's killing me again, dude. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what's up with this chair. Normally, it's really comfortable for me. And I took some ibuprofen earlier. Oh, yeah, it's just a tease, man. You got to check out the Hey Drifter channel if you want to hear the details on what we found. I collected the collectibles in Days Gone. I won't say it. Now, you might know what we're talking about. Well, something I had never seen before. Oh, fuck, I do need a whiskey. You know what, man? Brother, I think you just hit the nail on the mother flipping head. I think I need some whiskey. I have not had any whiskey in several weeks. Honestly, I've just been kind of... It may seem a little bit excessive at this point, but I've honestly just been concentrating on the new job and just putting all of my energy and all of my concentration into, training and learning my way around this new job, getting comfortable there, getting comfortable in my responsibilities there. So I have really put everything else to the side, man. I regret it, but it is what it is. I've just kind of had to put everything off. Everything else has just kind of been put off for a while now. But anyway, trying to get past that now. Oh yeah, geez, I'm like, where the fuck are we going? We're going back to Tucker's camp, dude. Maybe you should just take the trail into Tucker's camp. See, you got me thinking about whiskey, and now like I just ain't even gonna act right till I get some whiskey. Just won't do right unless I get some whiskey. Lidocaine patches. Oh shit, that sounds nice actually. And normally I don't really need stuff like that. Generally I don't really need stuff like that. It's not that bad. It's more like sore muscles just from like this chair is not supporting my lower back for some reason. Like I say, normally it's quite comfortable. It's really a nice chair. Oh, Jason, brother, yeah. Yes, quite severely, honestly. I'm literally watching in dismay as the numbers drop in general, as far as views per month and stuff like that. Ad revenue per month because of views per month. I'm literally watching in dismay as the numbers drop. It's been a trade-off because it's like at my job I don't know, I guess I'll go ahead and say it. I literally make more money than I've ever made before in my life. This is the highest paying job that I've ever had. So it's like I'm finally, I feel like I'm finally making enough money at my day job to support my family, to actually support my family with my income from my day job.
Yeah, I remember.
But because of it, the money that I make from my business, my YouTube channel, it's just dipped severely. It's pretty bad, actually. It's a pretty significant decrease. If I were to actually like figure up the percentage decrease, it's pretty bad. So I don't know what we're gonna do to be able to push. I mean, my only option would be to just push and keep putting out more content. You know, I like produce more videos more often because I don't have the option to do as many live streams as I used to. Yeah, I'm doing my best, man. I really am. Just doing my best. Doing what I can. Yeah, and it is counting for something. It's one of those things where, like, for quite a while there, I mean, I don't mind being candid with you guys. I'll be completely honest here. It's been for a long time. My hope was to one day be able to do my YouTube channel full time. We actually had pretty much a 3 to 5 year plan in place that has worked well so far. We were seeing up until I started this new job, we were seeing the numbers we wanted to see. We were seeing the growth we wanted to see. We were ahead of schedule for all the projections we had made. As far as like when we were going to hit 10,000 subs, you know, we hit that ahead of schedule. 15,000 subs blew me the fuck away when that happened, because that was way sooner than we thought. You know, little things like that. So the little milestones we set for ourselves to kind of use to judge our own success, we had been way ahead of schedule and all that shit because of the push we were making to keep videos coming out. And so we went from that kind of being on track to maybe do this full time someday. I've gone from that to now working a job where, like, shit, dude, I don't know that I'm ever going to leave this day job. You know, my YouTube channel would have to be making me a fucking fortune before I would be willing to leave my day job now, you know, at this point, because like the day job is good enough. Yeah. Especially when you factor in things like having benefits like insurance and you paid time off and retirement plan and pension and stuff like that, because it's a state job. You factor in having all of that shit. Dude, I'd have to be making 6 figures a year off this YouTube channel before I would straight up just quit my day job for the channel. Where previously I was in a position where, shit, if I got to where I was making 25,000 a year, I would have quit my day job. You know, be like, well, okay, I can at least pay my bills with my YouTube channel. Fuck it, man, I'm out. Just gonna do this full time. But now, dude, I would literally have to be making probably 6 figures a year for it to be actually worthwhile to stop my day job and just do this full time. There's no way. I will very likely retire from the agency that I work for right now if things go well, and you know, if they, you know, anyway, if things go well, then I will very likely be retiring from this agency that I work for now.
Get down! No, you don't.
It's just that kind of job.
Come on! Gotta stop moving.
Keep fighting. We can do this.
Make that bridge, Chang. Yeah, morning streams is an option, but again, Claire has always done her streams in the morning, so like that's her regular time. And also, just for fun, she had recently considered doing weekend streams. You know, just pop up on a Sunday morning or something and do some streaming over the weekend. And like, well, that's kind of the only windows that I have now. Yeah, the secure future. That's exactly it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. You worked for 38 years there and you were able to retire at 58. And that's one of those things where, like, now my sincerest hope now is that having this supplemental income from the YouTube channel will at best hopefully allow me to retire early, you know, making a decent income at my day job. I should be able to put a large portion of my income into savings, perhaps even investments in time. If I'm lucky, perhaps even investments, things of that nature, and then be able to retire early by continuing to push for the YouTube channel, continuing to grow this community, continuing to be active here in what we started, you know, by keeping that going and continuing to push. I do hope that someday this will at the very least allow me to, you know, retire a bit early. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, in the past, the hope was that I could just not have to work a day job anymore and just do this full time. But it's like, yeah, that is really not a viable option anymore at this point. Oh yeah, they don't actually have a 401k. I mean, I can still elect to pay into a 401k. I don't know if they'll match it, but what they have is like a program through the state of Colorado where they'll match a certain percentage of what you contribute. Excuse me. And from what I understand, I'll be honest, I haven't read up on it that much yet. But from what I understand, it is actually a really good program. Like again, if I stick with it and things go well, I should actually be able to retire from this agency and have a decent retirement. The Who Fan, finding growlers in your New Game Plus playthrough now that have no ammo.
You gotta tell me,
Remastered continues to get glitchier and glitchier. Now, I can say when I did my run, I did a run ad roll on you. Oh, god dang it. I'm sorry, Cap. Yeah, because I had to end the stream and restart it unexpectedly, I did fail to set it up where there was no automatic ads. I apologize. I failed to toggle that setting. I generally set it where there are no ads during the stream. I think you get an ad when you start. And if like the stream freaks out and you have to refresh the screen or something, you have to refresh your app, then it'll throw another ad at you. But generally speaking, you shouldn't have any ads while we're live. After the fact, if you're one of those magnificent individuals who still comes around to watch the videos even after we're not live anymore, hi, thank you. But also that is different because there will be, you know, YouTube will put a bunch of ads in there automatically, but generally during the live experience, we don't do ads. I always try to remember to turn that shit off. Oh, you also retired at 58. Not quite American rich, but I'm close to Filipino rich. I mean, hey, that counts, man. Hello, future people, and goodbye, Shaminda Pereira. Good night, Shaminda. Well, thank you for being here. Okay, let's get back to it. What the fuck are we even doing, man? I know there's a fire axe over here. Let's go grab a machete. I think we did. Yeah, we used the machete quite a bit earlier. Let's grab a machete from Tucker's shack over here. We don't really need much scrap, so we should be able to just grab a piece or two of scrap along the way here. Yep, there's that one. Perfect. Is it newts I'm hearing, maybe? Sounds like newts. Here we go.
What did you drop?
Machete. But yeah, man, so far I'm really enjoying the day job. The biggest thing is like three nights of my shift. I'm sorry, 3 shifts of my week are at that 20% shift differential. And the other 2 shifts of my week are at a 7.5% shift differential just because I work evenings. And like I said, that shit stacks with overtime. Which we do work a bit of overtime. Hell, I've only been there. I've literally worked on shift, like full-time on the shift out of training. I've only worked maybe less than a month. Like literally it's been like maybe 3 weeks that I've officially been on shift out of training. And I think I've already pulled overtime like 3 or 4 times.
More Rippers have been spotted moving north into Belknap. We need all the men we can get. Tucker out.
Sometimes twice in the same week. Oh, there's going to be marauders here.
Oh, shit, what the hell happened here? Oh, that might be worth having a look around.
dead things. No way I will work beyond 63. Yeah, I heard that. Man, I'm already 47, and I don't want to work much past 57. Oh, Tucker's got another job for us, huh? Oh, and check that out. We've got have we got time? I don't know that I have time. Fuck it. Let's make time. Yeah, I'm actually hoping for tax exempt overtime. Falling apart at 37. I hear you, brother. You work like it. You work yourself like a fucking madman, though. I'll tell you, folks. Obi-Wan Craig Noby there. Craig, he was my boss at my last job that I worked at in the cannabis industry, cultivating some fine cannabis. But that man right there is literally, yeah, I would have to say, the hardest working supervisor I've ever worked for. I've never worked for a supervisor who worked as hard as that young man right there. Dude's a fucking beast. He's the guy who gets the phone call when stuff fucks up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Fucking bull rush. And all of that because I wanted this one spark igniter. Yeah, that's pretty much all I needed from right there. One spark igniter. That was all I wanted. This is a New Game Plus playthrough. The only thing is, it's a New Game Plus playthrough where I hadn't really unlocked much on the first playthrough. The save file that we started with was my Survival 2 Permadeath run.
Yeah, go at it, fellas.
So on my Survival 2 Permadeath run, I really wasn't like avoiding things to do. I was still killing hordes. I was still clearing ambush camps. You know, I was still doing stuff that I would normally do in a playthrough. But I didn't go and just unlock everything. You know, it wasn't like a 100% permadeath run or anything like that. So the problem is I only have a handful of stuff unlocked. So yeah, like, yeah, it is New Game Plus. I've got the maxed skills and I've got the, actually, I don't even have the bike maxed out because I never hit level 3 with Diamond Lake on that last playthrough. So I don't even have the end game maxed out fuel tank and stuff like that. I don't have the level 4 saddlebags. I don't think I even have level 4 nitro on it, man. I don't recall now. I think I've only got the level 3 nitro. But it's just because that was my Survival 2 Permadeath run. and I just didn't take the time to unlock everything.
I took Boozer into the Lost Lake camp and...
Yeah. Remember, no one has ever said, you know, looking back on my life, I wish I had spent more time working.
Boozer was gonna die, and, well, he still...
Now there is, I wish I had got more money for my work. That's one thing. But
So it didn't matter.
oh, a retirement IRA. Yeah, right on. That's cool. Good thinking. I'm going to try to set up something like that for my kiddo as well.
Now he's stuck.
She's got a Pell Grant recently to go to school on. So she's going to a little community college down the road here. She just had surgery, so she can't move around too well. She had like a major foot surgery. She's got to have serious surgery done on both feet. So she's mostly going to be off of her feet for most of the next year, honestly. So she signed up for some remote classes at the little community college so she can at least get to work on her degrees and stuff. You know, she can go ahead and get her, what, associates comes first? She can go ahead and get her associate's degree while she's laid up at the house. She's working on getting her degree. But why did I bring that up? Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So she got a Pell Grant to go to school on. And now that she's got that Pell Grant, she's, you know, of course, her classes and stuff are paid for. Tuition and everything is paid for. But she's actually going to get a check, like the balance of what's left over after her classes are paid for. She's going to get a check for that. And that's the first time she's ever had more than maybe a couple $100 on her. So she's going to take that and we're going to make a deposit, open a bank account for her, and see if we can get her like a little credit card with a low, you know, maximum balance on it, and get it set up where she can just use that credit card to like build her credit and, you know, get herself a good credit score established, but also kind of learn like good habits for, you know, handling a credit card and only using that credit card to purchase things that you fully intended to buy at full price anyway on payday. So like as soon as you make that purchase and then on payday, you just go ahead and you pay that motherfucker off. Because then the only thing you were using that credit card for was A, fraud protection, and B, you know, like whatever points you get back, you know, cash back or frequent flyer miles or what the fuck ever, you know, whatever it is, whatever points bonus program it is you're getting out of using that credit card. That way you literally have your money making money for you. You have your money working for you rather than using a credit card as a loan on plastic, as some people do. So it's interesting here. You can see here that we're using Bull Rush against bleachers, because you can see we're getting bleachers, 50 XP and a bleacher ear every time we killed one of those guys. So I do find it interesting that Bull Rush does work on up to and including the bleachers. But yeah, anyway, so the kiddo, she's getting her money back from her Pell Grant. We're going to take that, open up a bank account for her, try to get her credit card, get her credit established, stuff like that. And I also would like to open like some sort of savings account for her. Something that can just sit there and grow over time. Yeah, right. That is interesting. You use the credit card simply to earn credit. Yeah, right. Oh, Summertime, thanks for asking, man. Her recovery is going well. She's had her first surgery. She's out of the cast and in a boot now, but she is still under strict orders to put absolutely no weight on the foot for like another 4 weeks. So the surgical limb cannot be exposed to any weight for another 4 months. She's supposed to stay off of it entirely. So I had to go and buy her like walkers and like one of those rolling walkers. It's like, it's got a seat and wheels on it, but it's really just a walker. She uses that when she wants to make some lunch, you know. She's got an actual like traditional just like metal frame walker, like people who really have mobility issues have to use. And she also has it's kind of like a knee scooter, but it's even cooler. I like the way this one works. It's actually a seated scooter. You fully sit on it. But it's got pegs where you can put one foot up or either foot up and kick with the good foot. So the foot that you had surgery on, you just keep that up on the peg, and the other foot you use to scoot around on. And it's like a nice little seated scooter that she can hop around on when she gets to feeling a little bit better. Hell, she could probably use it now that she's in a boot instead of in a cast. 4 weeks. If I said months, I said it wrong. She's got to be 0 weight on it for another 4 weeks. A total of 8 weeks with no weight on the foot. So yeah, if I said that wrong, it is 4 weeks. Thank you for clarifying.
What do you want?
But then once this foot has fully healed and she's out of the boot and everything and completely healed up from this surgery, then they have to do the other foot. And she has to go through exactly the same fucking process for the other foot with 8 weeks of no weight on your foot.
Bike's looking busted up.
Yeah, it'd be a little scooter, yeah. It's not like a powered scooter or anything. It's just a little push scooter. You put your good foot on the ground and push with that. But I've also got her a wheelchair as well. And I shopped around a bit and made sure I was getting her a wheelchair that was going to work for her, because it's actually got the legs that you can adjust where she can ride with her leg, one leg propped up like it's supposed to be and the other leg just resting comfortably. So it's got both of those on it. You can do it either way. So yeah, it's been a bit of an investment, man. And a lot of this was before I started my new job. So before I had this income coming in from the new from the job with the state. I was like, man, things are getting kind of tight right now. But like, fuck, man, my kiddo, she needs shit. She's having surgery and stuff. She needs things. There's no way around it. She's got to have it. She literally cannot leave the house if I don't get her a fucking wheelchair. You know, it's like, when you have that moment of realization, it's like, my daughter cannot leave the house if I don't get her a wheelchair. Well, then it doesn't really matter what else has to happen. You need to get her that fucking wheelchair. And a scooter, and a walker, and another walker. Electric Hunter, how long would it take to hit 1,000 subscribers? Well, that depends. That depends on both the quality of your content, and also I would say, maybe how much content you're producing. I wish there were some easy formula I could give you, but it really is pretty much that simple. The quality of your content and the amount of content that you are producing. And also, I suppose, how active you are on your socials. If you're taking advantage of social media to promote your content, then that will accelerate your growth as a channel. But I would say, like, we have our Hey Drifter channel, and I think we've already hit 1,000 subscribers, and we've only had the channel up for like 6 months. That's a new project that we just launched recently. That's like deep dives into the lore and the backstory of the game, and you know, the characters and the collectibles and trivia and stuff like that. So it's a video that's dedicated entirely to that kind of stuff for Days Gone. And we've already got 1,000 subscribers there. I think the only thing we're waiting on to get monetized there, we're waiting on it's watch hours. Several of the videos we've made on that channel are shorter, only a couple of minutes. And so, well, you don't get many watch hours if the video's literally just a couple of minutes. You can have 20,000 views on it, and it's only like 10 minutes worth of view time or whatever, you know. Oh, Electric Hunter, right on. You subscribed to that channel on day one. Well, thank you. Seriously appreciate that. We are trying to get that channel built up. We are trying to get it monetized. We're already monetized where, like, if people do like super chats or since we don't go live on that channel, it would be like super thanks, possibly memberships, things of that nature. So like monetary support that you could do through YouTube, the channel does qualify for that stuff. But the Hey Drifter channel is not currently getting any ad revenue or anything of that nature. We can't get ad revenue until we get the correct number of watch hours. So it's really, there's more to it than just subscribers. Like the initial question was, how long does it take to get 1,000 subscribers? Which is a good question to ask. Certainly a good starting point. But it's one of those things where there is more to it than just the number of subscribers, because you've also got to have the number of watch hours. Well, that dude's a badass. I think we're going to stick a... Well, no, let's put a residue bolt in just one of these assholes down here. I think, who did I hit? Did I hit the target? I hit the bounty target, didn't I? Oh, okay, neat. Hello. No thanks. I don't need any friends up. Oh, hello. How's it going? I love Bull Rush, man. Against these melee assholes, that is just the obvious choice. Okay, let's see if we can get someone else down with a residue bolt. Oh, you're at 91 subs on your channel. Nice. Off to a good start. Nice. Yeah, I think my next goal, like if I'm able to, if I'm able to just keep growing at a good rate like we had been recently, I think my next personal goal where I'll be like, wow, is 100,000. Want to hit 100K. But like I say, we've had to slow down a lot on producing quality.
Someone's here.
See anything?
Shit.
Yeah, had to slow down on producing quality content.
That cost us.
There's nothing we can do about it right now. Oh, that's just too beautiful. Hey, stay down there. Stay down there. Yeah, stay right there. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to get upset because that was just a beautiful spot to use a Molotov right there. That was just beautiful. I would have been upset if they'd left that spot where I couldn't get them with a good Molotov. Oh, just since December of last year. Okay. Yeah, see, it's interesting because, like, for me, it took something like 4 years to hit... Oh, hello. I'm trying to concentrate and fucking stuff up. It took me about 4 years of pretty serious effort to get to 10,000 subscribers. So within 4 years, we hit 10K on this channel. And then it only took 1 more year to nearly to have that and make another 5,000. So 10K subscribers in just 4 years, another 5K subscribers in 1 year. It was wild. So it's like we increased by 50% in a year.
Yeah, get him.
From 10K to 15K.
Sit still, you son of a bitch.
Think you can hurt me, huh?
You can't get through that armor, dumbass. Hey, come on,
I gotcha.
Ah, they spread out too much.
Here you are. Ammo.
Come on, get down! Oh, we got one down.
Move. Find cover.
Not moving, huh? He's not moving. Get him! I'll cover you. What do you say now? Huh? Keep it up. I'm moving up.
Oh, shit, I missed. That was all me. I'm not going to blame it on the crossbow. That was just me. I just missed.
They're down. They're down.
Oh, shit. That was right in my face, man. Oh, man. Holy shit. Borislav 24/7. Borislav, what's up, man? Yeah, first year you got 7 subscribers. One of those was my wife. And look at it now, dude. Shit, your channel's growing faster than mine, man. It's fucking wild, dude. Quad Gramp. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, and honestly, I mean, yes, you are correct. But honestly, like, accuracy with the crossbow was really never the problem. For me, it's like when you know you shot someone in the face. I definitely shot that person in the face with the crossbow, and you still don't get a kill. Dude, that chick was right there. What the fuck? But yeah, like, you know you hit them square in the face, and you still don't get a kill. I'm like, okay, that's bollocks. I could just use the, you know, like, I could just use the crappy little starting pistol and get better results than that. But yeah, finding uses for it, you know, just like, you know, we have pretty much infinite supplies here. We can do whatever we want to with the crossbow. Like, you want to kill half a dozen marauders with incendiary bolts? Sure, why not, you know? No, not yet, Melissa. Did I say wife? No, I was reading out Borislav's comment. Yeah, Borislav's comment was specifically that when he first started his channel for the first year, he had 7 subscribers, and one of those subscribers was his wife. Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said one of the subscribers was my wife. I was just reading out Borislav's comment. All right, I think that's most everybody. Oh, except for these guys. This guy. All right, right on. We got another Molotov back. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, I guess we should go ahead and heal up. I think I just saw a bandage there. Yep. Yoink. But yeah, soon. Actually, really soon. Yep, I remember in the early days there, I was on the Days Gone subreddit all the time, and anytime someone would ask, well, like, dude, the challenges are so hard, I don't know what to do. How the hell does anybody get good points in these challenges? And I was like, well, man, just check out Borislav 24/7. You want to unlock those patches, you want to get the patches and stuff, you got to check out Borislav 24/7. Like, because I can't help you with that shit. You got to go on somewhere else, man, if you want help with them challenges. Carol Beck. Oh, wow, you found Borislav's channel first. Yeah, it's crazy. I recently had the opportunity to be on a computer that had never known me personally or any of my search history or, you know, anything about my YouTube channel. No one from the place that I work had ever looked up my channel or known anything about it. So I was able to sit down at basically a blank slate computer and search Days Gone and see what came up first. And there are actually some other channels. There are a handful of other channels that also have like millions of views on their horde kill videos. And so it showed me a couple of those first. And then I think it showed me like my 20 essential tips, things I wish I knew before I started Days Gone. And then I scrolled down a little bit further and it showed me like my how to unlock all the secret weapons of the game. And then I scrolled down a little bit further and there was also one of my, I think it was the Horde Killer Masterclass or something. I was like, damn, all right, okay, all right. So it was crazy. Just by searching Days Gone on kind of a blank slate of a computer, I was able to see like, all right, what comes up if
right.
somebody
I see how
just
it is.
searches Days Gone
Seeing you, Deke.
and nothing else, you know. Not Days Gone Horde Kills or Days Gone this or that or whatever.
Tuck,
Just
got you a new
Days Gone.
hat.
Nice job.
Oh, it's a Russian Days Gone creator. It's a total badass. All right. I'm not familiar with their work. No more jobs for you, Deacon Lee St. John.
Hey, a deacon, right?
Hey, Zanny.
Okay, then.
I still think it was wild that Claire
Thanks for stopping
reached
by.
out to me as the host of the Days Gone podcast because she wanted to interview Sponicus Rex, the expert on Days Gone, for her Days Gone podcast. And and that's how we met. How we hit it off. How we started dating. So crazy. Well, yeah, Hobbit, if you come across it again, just share a link on the Discord. I'm sure a lot of people would be interested to see that. I know there is also a Japanese content creator who I have been told is actually the person who discovers a lot of like the bugs and glitches where you can make stuff happen. But they don't get much credit because they're from Japan and none of our audience can like really understand what they're saying or whatever, really appreciate what they're doing in their videos. But they do some crazy shit where they're finding and taking advantage of different glitches and things of that
Hey,
nature.
how's it going?
How's the bike business going, Zanny?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of their videos. It's like, wow, actually that's pretty clever. Like you do some crazy shit, man. It's kind of like Gray Ghost with like finding the rock climbs and it's just the very specific combination of things that you can do to make shit happen. All right, let's make save game here. I did fuck up and overwrite my save game last week. It's not even showing the option of a 9:10 save. There was a save on 9:10 that we were doing. I actually don't know what these other saves are. I don't think they're anything critical because I don't have any other playthroughs going right now. Fuck it. We'll do this one. Anyway. All right. Well, this has been a blast, man. I wish I could go for a little bit longer. I think, start going for a bit longer. We'll just schedule it in where we do maybe a 3-hour stream because in this block of the evening, I am actually used to working until 11 p.m. I could potentially stay on a bit longer, but I don't know. What do y'all think? So I'm going to switch over to the intro screen. We're just going to be chatting for a bit. Hi, everybody. How's it going? So, oh shit, I never said hi to Miss Kovalich on Twitch, man. I'm sorry, Miss Kovalich. I hope you're still there, buddy. Hi, I'm sorry. I see you over there on Twitch. But yeah, this is, oh shit, Mega Man says I cried in my sleep last night. Damn it, boy. Jay Scoots, right on. I see it. Whichever video you started by quoting The Art of War was when I knew you were my go-to Days Gone content creator. Yeah, that was the Horde Killer Masterclass. I think we have a link to that right here. See if I can drop a link in the chat. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, the Horde Killer Masterclass. That's the one. Yeah, that's my attempt to put basically everything I know about killing hordes into one video in a way that pretty much anyone can access and easily digest, hopefully. But yeah, man, what was I saying? I was gonna say something, man. I forgot. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, longer streams. So like I said, my current, I say my day job schedule is actually 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. I actually work evenings at my day job. But that means, well, this time of evening, it's not necessarily bedtime for me. I would still be at work until like 11 o'clock, another 2 hours from now. So what do you think, man? Let me know in the chat there. Would you guys be down for hanging around? Like, what I'm asking essentially is if I go till, say, 10 o'clock, are people just going to start dropping like flies at 9, or do you think we could keep it going a while? Oh, shit. Okay. Your kiddo was struggling in football. Okay. Could go a little longer. Could hang out all night. Okay, cool. Well, we very well may schedule in some longer streams then. Night owl, so game on. Okay. I'm game. Well, shit, I guess that's kind of all the feedback I need. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 replies right there. They're like, well, yeah, I could go a bit longer. So yeah, okay. Look forward to that. Then we'll try to schedule that in. The scheduled stream, Jay Scoot says, I got at least another half hour in me. The scheduled stream that we did this time where we actually had it set up ahead of time. I like doing that because my stream schedule is a bit erratic now. I'm only getting to do it once a week, maybe most weeks, about once a week. So I like having that scheduled stream in there so people can see, oh, hey, check it out. Rex is going to be streaming on this day at this time. And the hiccup that we had at the start of the stream had nothing to do with having the scheduled stream set up. The problem was just the software itself. Sometimes, man, you just have to close and restart the streaming software because it just forgets broadcast audio for some reason. It forgets to import it. Like, it completely forgets to even import the audio from the PlayStation. So when that happens, all I can do is close the software and start it back up. So anyway, hopefully that won't happen next time. Nomad is here. What's up, Nomad? However long is good with me. All right. Oh, Carol says, I always try to support you guys as long as you're on. Well, thank you for that. That's awesome. Mega Man's down. Okay, cool. Yeah, look out for it. In the future, I'll probably schedule another stream for upcoming Wednesday, and very likely we'll have it scheduled in to run a bit longer. So yeah, look out for that. And if I am able, I will try to pop on maybe Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Again, we'll very likely schedule that so you can see, you'll know ahead of time if I'm going to be doing that or not. And just keep your notifications turned on. And yeah, stick around. Obi-Wan, Craig Noby, man, I'm going to stick around. I've been doing this for a while. I intend to keep doing this. Claire is actually still doing her thing full time, man. I'm finally in a position now where, like, it's actually justifiable where Claire can be a work at home mom. She can work her job from home and actually be justified in dedicating that time that she's been dumping into her channel and my channel as well. It's like, I've got the income from my day job for us to be, we'll be secure for the most part, I think, as long as we're financially responsible, which we are. We both fucking hate debt. Hey, AC, hi there. What's going on? Welcome in. But yeah, we both fucking hate debt, and we both have good credit scores. So I know we are financially responsible people with this income. Like, it'll be perfectly reasonable for her to work from home and really concentrate on this. So definitely look out for more content coming from the 8-Bit Terror channel. Look out for more content coming from the Hey Drifter channel, because those are projects that Claire is still going full tilt 100% on both of those projects, her 8-Bit Terror channel and the Hey Drifter channel. Man, she's banging shit out for both of those. So, don't give up on her. Don't give up on us. And I will continue to produce content as well. We're going to sit down and kind of brainstorm for the next video, what direction we're going to go in. Because it's kind of getting to where it's like a bigger and bigger project each time. It's like, well, shit, we can't just pump out these little 3-minute tips videos we've been doing. We kind of covered all that. What are we going to do now? Now we got to really cover some meaty shit and really, get into some nitty gritty details with the videos, or we're just not covering anything new. We're just saying the same thing over and over, which I don't want to get in a point where I'm doing that. So anyway, yeah. Word. Let's hang. I'll be here whenever I can. Yeah, I know the morning is tough for a lot of folks because of work. You can't really get in there and be in her morning streams. I totally get it. That's why I hate giving up this evening spot. I actually requested graveyard shifts at my day job. I keep saying day job. But yeah, I actually requested graveyards so that I could keep my original stream schedule, because I would be able to get up in my morning, do my 7 p.m. stream, get ready for work and go into work and work my whatever 11 to 7 in the morning shift, and then get some sleep, wake up, and do another live stream, whatever. But be able to have that schedule where I would have been able to keep my schedule where I was streaming on the exact same nights at the exact same time, but it would mean working graveyard shifts at my day job. And I actually requested that, but they were like, no, they had someone else they put on graveyards. So I didn't really have a choice. I don't know. I'm sorry, Rodney. I don't actually know if we've released another video. I don't think so. Depending on was the last time you popped over there to see one, there might be a new one up since then. Oh shit, Borislav's going. All right, well, later on, Borislav. Hey, thanks for being here, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Fucking challenge mode master popping in to say hi. That's cool. But yeah, we are definitely working on another Hey Drifter video. Like I said, Claire found something in the collectibles. There's a single line of text in one of the collectibles that kind of suggests an answer to a question we've all been asking for a long time. And we may actually have the answer to that question now. I think we actually do have the answer to that question. So you can expect. And that may even be separate from the video that we're working on right now, because we were working on a video that's kind of on a related topic. And I think that's how she found it. But now that may have to be a video all of its own, man. I don't know. But yeah, if you would do us a huge favor, man, something you could do to help us keep going, pop over to the Hey Drifter channel and just maybe put some of the videos on repeat or something. I don't actually expect you to sit there and watch them, but just have the tab in the background or something with it playing. Because the one thing we need, the one thing we're missing right now is watch hours. So like we have, I can never remember the three things. It's subscribers, watch hours, something else. You have to have these three things. It's 1,000 subscribers, X number of watch hours, and something else that you have to have. And we've got the subscribers. We've got that something else that I can never remember. And we just need watch hours, the actual number of hours that people have watched the videos. So yeah. And hell, just pop over there and just look at the list of videos. There might be something you haven't even seen yet. Because we have put quite a few videos over there. Yeah. All right, man. Well, that is it for me. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. We're just sitting here chatting. I miss this stuff, guys. I just enjoy sitting here hanging out with y'all, having a little conversation, playing some video games. I am about to refill my water, so I'll have some nice, fresh, cold water. And I'm going to grab some whiskey and enjoy the rest of the evening hanging out with my girl. Good night, everybody. Thanks again for being here. Sorry for the little hiccup at the beginning. Do we need a Discord link in the chat? Yeah, I can take care of that real quick. I have the ability to put a link to our Discord. There it is right there. There you go. Yeah, man. Pop on over to the Discord. Hang out. Yeah, thanks, Mega Man. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, the main reason we set up the Discord is so that you guys can keep these conversations going even though we're not live. So like even when I see multiple conversations, people talking back and forth throughout the chat, throughout the streams. And so we set up that Discord so that you guys can keep that stuff going. You want to follow up on a conversation with someone that you didn't get to finish while we were streaming. Well, there you go. Join the Discord. All right, for real, man. I'm out of here. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. And I will see y'all on the next go round. Good night.